Gotta go get it.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the temperatures will be noticeable, yet the roof is wide open. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Kevin Gausman. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number one.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That one ripped but foul. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That is strike two. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here's Riley Green. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Santander moving back for it. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Inside, just missed. Two out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Just off the inside corner. 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Tarik Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Torkelson makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. That's in there. 0-1.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
1-1.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Tigers 1 and the Jays 0. Back now in Toronto. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Gausman back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Barker makes the grab. 1 down.
Batting sixth, catcher Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well Really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. And next up for the Tigers, Zach McKinstry. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. And they'll do it again. Two outs. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's 3 and 2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle.
Batting
It's not
8,
always easy
shortstop,
laying off a
Javier
3-2 pitch.
Baez.
And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Inside. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
McKinstry leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows.
0-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. 2 left on. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 1 and the Jays nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
The wind of the pitch. Strike 1.
I think he was sitting off
No
speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
Hard hit to third. Handles, throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 5th, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And downstairs.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a
Third
force there,
baseman,
that is a
Addison
win-win,
Barker.
every manager's dream.
Man at first with one gone. Addison Barker, the next to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
Man at first, one away. And now 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In there at the knees. And a count 2-1.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball
Batting
off
seventh,
the outside
left
corner of the plate.
fielder,
Got him to chase it.
Anthony
That's a tough one to lay off of
Santander.
because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Check swing, called strike. Hammer, base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Top half of the third
Leading off
inning,
for
and here's the
Detroit,
Tiger
second
leadoff man,
baseman,
Gleyber
Torres.
Torres. Torres in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-2. And that's outside. On a line, base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry
Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In the air on the infield. Guerrero settles under this one. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Riley Green getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here comes Torque to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho under it. And that is that. One left for Detroit. They lead it 1-0.
I'm just a simple man. Oh yeah.
Back here at Rogers Center, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Waste no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Blue Jays down a run. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And now 2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. To short, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. First time up, he grounded to third. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1-1.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Now 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Stays alive. On the ground right side, boots it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. He reached on a walk his first time. And it's fouled away. Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Alejandro Kirk. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
Now it's going to be Addison Barger. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is inside ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's a little bit high. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Right down the chute, and now it's filled up 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 1-0. Back now in
Leading off
Toronto.
for the
All set
Tigers,
for the start of the inning.
shortstop,
Now it's
Javier
Javier
Baez.
Baez. Gosman back to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Smash down the left field line. And foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Parker Meadows digs in now. Fastball is outside. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Jimenez on to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled off. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Tigers are shut down there, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning, here's Andres Jimenez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan getting ready to go. Melton getting loose as well. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and
Now
that
batting,
just goes to show you how
shortstop,
defensive
Bo
hitters can
Bichette.
become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Next pitch off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one missing low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Sir Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 48, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well,
Leading off
1-run
for
game.
Detroit,
Terry
the
Carpenter
designated hitter,
up now for
Terry
the Tigers.
Carpenter.
Dominguez, 6'1" righty, 225 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that just misses.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That misses the zone, and now 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches
Now
and ends up
batting,
drawing the
left
walk.
fielder, Riley
Very gritty.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. He's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
And that is downstairs.
Ball
1.
No strike.
Carpenter on at first, nobody out. That one misses, and the count now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3. Fouled off left side. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite
Now
clip the
batting
zone.
first
That's a
baseman,
stone-cold
Spencer
take.
Torkelson.
First and second, no outs. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one clips the corner. No outs. Runners at first and second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
1-2.
That one missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
I don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Perez in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Here we go.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. battling here as he fouls it away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Byers to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Big RBI
Catcher,
for him right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Sir Anthony Dominguez won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Tommy
Blue
Nance
Jays.
comes on now.
Number
And this could be a
45.
pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Two on, one out. Dylan Dingler now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Two on, one out. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Well, we go bottom 6. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Ball 2.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. Perez sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting the center fielder.
And now the Toronto
Dalton
cleanup hitter,
Varsho.
Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And that's outside.
2 strike.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
Now
pitcher and
batting,
catcher on the same
catcher,
page right now.
Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Hit in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Tigers 2 and the Jays nothing. Brendan Little gets the call from the pen.
Now
Bringing in the
pitching
lefty
for
with
the
a
Blue
left-handed
Jays.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Number
bullpen
54.
move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now,
Leading
Zach
off for the
McKinstry.
Tigers,
A
third baseman,
strikeout and
Zach
a walk.
McKinstry.
That one out to right. Lucas makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop,
Here's
Javier
Baez.
Baez.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And it falls.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Meadows at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 3.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And first offering is fouled off. Meadows off of first with 2 away. Now he breaks his bat. To first, out number 3. Tigers lead 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the last half of the 7th. And now here is Addison Barker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, tough night at the dish.
Now batting,
Punching out for the 3rd
left
time right
fielder,
there. He just hasn't
Anthony
looked very comfortable at the plate.
Santander.
A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Slice down the right side. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-2. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself
Now
it's
batting,
about the
the right
process. He did
fielder,
everything right
Nathan
there. Nothing to show
Lucas.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lucas in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike. The Jays down to their final strike. Here's a high chopper. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.